Today's interview features Gary from London, a senior operations manager who began his trading journey about a year ago.
Morning. Can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear.
Awesome. Gary, thank you so much for joining.
Thank you.
Before we start, as part of encouraging our community and sharing with the results of other successful traders, we're usually sharing some of the video clips with our traders for our community. Will it be fine for you?
Absolutely, no problem at all.
Amazing. So you're gonna get famous very soon. Get ready. Yeah, Gary, thank you so much for joining. So this session is basically in order to get to know you better as for our one of our funded traders, and to understand your strategy better, to understand how you're trading. So you passed the trading challenge from your first try, which is amazing, and that is $25,000 simulate trading account that you were trading with. Pretty amazing result. So before we start, could you just share more about yourself? Tell a bit about where you're from, what do you do outside trading?
Okay, so I live on the outskirts of London, a place called Surrey actually. I started trading about a year ago. I've made the mistakes like a lot of people, but I've made it my passion to learn how to trade successfully. As you do when you learn to trade, it's you want to understand why things go wrong so that you can then start understanding why they go right. So trading has become kind of a passion to me, like my other passion, golf. So I love playing golf, and that's also been sort of like a big learning lesson for me, if you like, because I didn't start learning to play golf until my 40s, just through health issues. So that's been quite a challenge, and I've taken the journey of learning to play golf the same way that I have with trading. Golf and trading I find are very similar. So golf you break down into like 18 little games. So every time you have a good hole, a bad hole, you reset and then you play on the next hole. I find trading very similar. You can have a good trade, you can have a bad trade, but the key is you've got to learn to forget about that last trade, because you're on your next hole, you're on your next trade. So I think that's how I've approached this year, my learning curve. I've just taken that very grounded view that the markets will do what the markets do. You can't control that. So you've got to jump on at the right time, take your piece of the pie, jump out again, let the market do what it's going to do. And that approach is how I've learned to trade. As a job, I'm an operations manager by trade, but I've built our database at work. So I manage our database, and that has allowed me to provide analytics to the business and department. Mm-hmm. So I'm analytical by nature. I'm a bit of a data geek in that sense. Love Excel, advanced on Excel. So again, that's meant trading has come. I'm not going to say come naturally to me, because it's been a journey to get to where I am. Mm-hmm. But it's something that it's like a thirst. I want to keep learning. I want to keep understanding why the market's moving the way they are. And this year, I feel like has been probably one of the best years to learn trading, because the market has been so erratic. Being all-time highs, dropping 6,000 points like it did on the Nasdaq, to then V-bottom and shoot back up again, and everyone's in chaos. Nobody knows what's going on, and the people are trying to stay on top of the rally and this, that, and the other. So I feel like it's been a very good year to learn how to manage that volatility. Mm-hmm. So that's kind of me. I'm 51 years old. I've got a 10-year-old. I've got a wife, and like I say, we're a close family. But we at the same time we like doing our things, and this trading for me is how I see me taking my future forwards.
Awesome, awesome. And just out of curiosity, what are your plans for trading? Would you like to become a full-time trader, or do you just want to keep it on a side, or do you just want to keep trading when you get to 60s, 70s, and so on? So what's your goal with trading, basically, or is just
my ultimate goal? Yeah, sorry to interrupt you. My ultimate goal is to make this a full-time job for me, because I enjoy it. It's as simple as that. I've got a handle, and my handle is trading's fun, because I get the fun aspect of it. I'm the sort of guy at work. The reason why my official title is senior operations manager. I'm the cool, calm head when everything else is on fire. So where people can get emotional, emotive, run around, got customer escalation, we've got to get somewhere to, someone to site quickly because something's gone wrong. I'm the person that, right, here's the plan, this is what we're going to do, this is who we go to, they can't do it, we're going to go here, and that methodical, this is how we react. And I take the same approach with trading, and that's why I like it. Say the markets are the markets, they can be completely erratic. In my world, that's like having a customer go bananas because something's gone wrong and we've got to react to it. It's, and we've got to do something. In trading, I can sit back, I can watch, and I can either think, right, this is a good time to get in, or actually, no, sit back, sit on your hands, be patient. Patience is definitely the biggest number one skill in trading, for sure.
Of course. So if I understood you correctly, you basically, as your regular activity, you're a database manager, or is it your business that you do? Or is
I work for a company called Diebold Nixdorf, and we we manufacture and install ATMs, tills, basically cash dispensing devices. And I've been there for 10 years now. It's good job, it's solid. I've moved around the different divisions. Just really, I get put where the fires are, if you like, because it's just the nature of who I am. And now I manage our database. I'm just going through a platform transition. So we're moving away from a system called QuickBase into a new platform called OutSystems. So I'm just going through that fun. That's going to be good for the next 6 months. And then on our maintenance division, we've got another new system, Oracle, that we're getting involved in. So I'm going to be involved in that transition as well. So everything I do. So for me, that's where trading works, because I work from home. I sit with my screens. I would call myself probably a bit more of a swing trader, to be honest. I'm not interested in the in and out. Sometimes there are those opportunities, but I'm quite happy to sit back, work on the hourly chart, the 4-hourly chart, even the daily, and just go with direction. That would be how I work. So that's why trading has worked quite nicely for me.
I see. Amazing, amazing. As you mentioned, you discovered trading about a year ago. And did you go into practice right away? Did you learn some theory before that? Did you trade with brokers? Did you go for funded trading accounts similar to Pivex? How was your journey for you?
I started small. I started with Trading 212. First, just observe. As I said, I traded, let me go back right to the beginning. I put some money into the S&P 500 back in 2022 and just left it. Just let it. That was my first time of just thinking about, the markets. And I also at the time put some money into PayPal into Bitcoin through PayPal at the time. And again, just sat back and left it. Didn't think any more of it. Just left it, and saw the journey that took, but also the way it dropped as well, particularly on the S&P 500. So that was kind of me starting of understanding the why. I'm very inquisitive like that. The why. It obviously it goes up, but why does it come down? And so that's when I started then looking at gold. My first week of gold, beginner's luck, did really well. Second week, it tanked, and it was like, well, what's going on? And so that's really where my journey started on the actual trading side. it's understanding why the markets move the way they do. And I would say it's really been the last 6 months that I've been looking at price action, fair value gaps, seeing that, if you see price action, just go parabolic, for example, it's going to come back to a certain point before it will return. And it's understanding that pattern and understanding the levels that, price will come back to before it can go up again. And that's really that, and your moving averages. I found the moving averages to be gold for managing indexes. That's that to me, because price will always return back to the moving average. Even if it comes up, it's done that this morning actually. So that for me is kind of where I know when we're going to reverse and come back again, because we have to come back to the moving average. We'll either bounce off it or we'll go below it, and that's why I like the Bollinger Bands, because they kind of give you a bit of a framework. Those two standard deviations above and below the moving average.
Yep. And
then I combine that with the 9 EMA as well, because I find the 9
amazing
works really nicely on the hourly. It gives you a very good structure.
Great. Gary, would you be able to share your screen a bit later of your trading setup, if you don't mind?
Yeah, sure.
We can do it a bit later. Just before that, I just want to ask a few questions about your so Pivex. So I saw that you interacted with us about in September, but then you decided to buy your first account in October, in the beginning of October. So what was like the journey for you? What was the decision making that made you to join Pivex and to start with 25K account?
Okay, good question. So I saw Pivex advertise on Instagram actually. I'm someone who is about quality. Okay, so I know, and I've heard all the the stories about prop firms and this, that, and the others, and like any company, there are good companies, legit companies, and there are not so legit companies. And I got a good feeling about Pivex, so I looked into it, researched. It looked like a quality company, something that, and the way you appeared to me suited what I think would work with me and work for me. And I'll be honest, it is quite a big decision to go forward and do this, because I wanted to make sure that if I do this, I do it properly, that I show that I can trade, I manage it properly. So that was it really. It wasn't a reason why there was a delay. It was just a case of, right, if you're going to do this, go for it. As I say, Pivex to me looked like a very sound company to go with, so that's why I went with it. I actually traded first day, and then I was away for a few days in Spain. So you'll see I traded for a day, then there was a gap, which was quite ironic actually, because then I think it was the 10th of October we had that huge sell-off on S&P. So, but that was perfect for me, because then when the market reopened on Sunday night, we gapped up. So I was always ready for us to go up, but then potentially come back to that gap. So that was the first. You'll see then on my second trade, that's what I was looking for, and that's what I got in on. Came back, we closed that gap, and then obviously we've up down, and now we're approaching all-time highs at the moment. So that's. Yeah, but that's really the reason why.
Awesome.
Good reviews, obviously, and to me, the relationship is always. If I have this with my employer, I would have this with you guys. It's 50-50. It's got to work for you. It's got to work for me. And if it works for both, we'll get the best outcome. And it's as simple as that. And that's how I see it. If I get approved and then I start trading, I don't just treat that money as my own. I treat that as yours. I have to protect that capital, and that's the way that you'll see with my trades. Not every trade works, but the first rule of trading for me is patience. The second rule is to manage your losses. As long as you manage your losses, you'll be fine. The moment you don't manage your losses, then the market will eat you alive.
100% agree. You just took it from me. Yeah, why many new traders are coming and passing the challenge, and then they're saying, why you have these rules in place? Because that's our money on the line, and we're really glad that many people like you are coming and then taking it seriously. And understanding why we have these rules in place, and at the same time, so we're going to be there for each other in long term. Absolutely. And I saw that you went initially for the 25K account. I just want to make sure to understand the thought process why you decide to go for 25K, because there are many options out there. What was the decision making?
So I wanted to trade with a larger volume. That was the first point of thinking. The other thing is that, although a lot of the tools on the app are familiar, I was still having to try and find my way around with setting the stop losses and that. So there was part of me testing the software as well as me trading, if you like, because just to get used to the application. I'm a bit more happy now with setting the stop losses and the take profits. So that's better. I quite like to be able to, if I look, I'm going to go into a trade, I want to stop loss, and then I like the slider, which I then found I could do on the software, which is great for me. That works really nicely because I'm quite a visual guy as well. So that's why I did
Amazing.
Did it the way that I did it.
Amazing. Awesome. And could you now share your screen, and maybe we can go over a few of the trades, just understand your thought process to get to know your strategy better, you better.
Yeah, sure. Let me just share. Just trying to see. Everything's coming up with Safari unknown. Why are you doing that to me? Mails.
And if you could open firstly the app pivex.com, our dashboard, to go over a few trades that you did there and have a look at them at the trading.
Yeah, I'm on the platform.pivex. Let me. No, there we go. It said I would have to close it down, but I didn't have to. That's fine. Okay, so sorry, what was it that you wanted to see?
Just go over some of the trades that you did for some of the position that you opened, and what was your thought process? Why did you go into the positions to get to know your strategy better? So,
where does it show me my previous? So I can see it from my phone, but I can't. But I haven't seen it. This is the only screen I use on my computer.
Could you go to close positions? They're supposed to be there. And could you filter? There is a filter. Yeah, you can.
Last 24 hours. There we go.
Or 30 days. Yeah. Amazing. And maybe go over your biggest trades. For example, this one at where you're able to make $1,100.
Yeah. So this one was like I was saying earlier. I knew that there was that gap up from the weekend. So price was always going to come back down to that gap. Now, whether that does that in next day or a week's time, obviously you wait and see. But once price started dropping down this way, I could see that we were approaching the gap. So, and obviously it's always an up and down. So that's why I opened that position, because I could see that we were going to come down, and we literally touched it, which is what I thought would happen. So, and again, I think that one was open for a while. One of the things I will say was it says like time per trade. So I was conscious that whether you're looking for people to be in trades for a short amount of time or longer periods, I wasn't sure. But with this trade, I just thought, well, I've got to see it through, because I know we're going to close that gap. And hence why I stayed with it. And as it happens, it did exactly what I thought it was going to do, and ended up being a really good trade.
Amazing. So you entered right coming off the weekends, right?
where did I enter? Open price 6646.
Okay, I see. So you entered
I ended up here.
right here. Okay, got it. So
I use these pivot lines as well. These pivots are great. They're great because again they give you a general direction. You know, every indicator, exactly what it says, is an indicator. It doesn't actually tell you anything. It just indicates what could happen. And so, although I've got a lot going on, to me, that provides clarity. That helps me. Let's say I got the Bollinger Bands. I set green on the bottom because obviously that's my buy. I've got red on the top because obviously that's my sell. Yellow is a bit thicker, it's nice and clear, so because I can see my moving average. And then I have my pivot point. So I'm always looking from day to day, week to week, at what point the main pivot will be going up, which generally indicate we're going in an uptrend, or if it's going to drop, and then we might break below the pivot and then we'll start trending underneath. So I use those as kind of like my baseline. The moving average tells me, direction of price. Another one that I love is the stochastic. So stochastic is my momentum indicator. That's really good. That tells me a lot because I hear we've just broken below the 20 line. We're just about to cross over. We're just bouncing off the 20-day moving average. So potentially we're going to go up. How far up? It might bounce off the line and come down, or we might go up and retest the top. At the moment, we're messing around with all-time highs. So it's like the market is looking at, we're going to go back there. Potentially, we're going to go up, then we're going to come back down. So that's what I'm looking at the moment.
Makes sense.
And just the same as some of these other trades, to be honest with you. Once we come down, we touch the bottom, I know we're going to reverse, we're going to go back up again. So then, I might get into other buy positions. If you see, quite quick, like small pullbacks, then, then I sometimes jump on those, but really I'm looking more for direction. I prefer the longer trades and let price do what it does rather than it bobbing up and down and me thinking, should I, shouldn't I? It's better just to sit back, let it do what it's going to do, and you'll soon know if you're in a winning trade or not.
Of course. Absolutely, that makes sense. And so if I understand you correctly, you mainly trade US 500.
Yeah, so between I've always watched the NASDAQ and the S&P 500 just because they've got a decent amount of price action. So for example, yesterday, if I talk on the NASDAQ, and I'm talking about the E-minis here, there was a 300 point swing. Now I normally work on the basis that the NASDAQ will work 200 points either way of baseline. So I look where we start when market opens, when it resets. For me, that's 1 o'clock in the morning. So I get up in the morning, I'll see, right, have we gone up, 20, 30, 40, 100 points even, what stage have we been doing? Or have we gone down? And I kind of use that as my benchmark for the day. Because as I say, we can keep coming down, price can keep coming down. It can come down to, minus 200 points or whatever, and then it'll rebound and it'll come back again. Or it was an annoying day because it crawled up. But the point is, you know that if you're moving away from zero and getting higher, that is your direction. And you're moving there. Averages tell you that anyway. So they're the two. The main type of trading I like to do is the NASDAQ, the S&P, German 40 and gold. They're the four that I look at.
Yep.
So it wouldn't be unsurprising if I put a trade on German 40 because that actually is quite good. It seems to come down a lot. It seems to go up a lot. It comes down a lot. It goes up a lot. It's it's probably a bit more decisive. Gold I'm leaving alone at the moment because it's just going one way. But I am waiting for that to pull back. I think that will pull back to 4,000. So I'm going to let that do what that does at the moment, and then probably will it get to 4.5? It's looking like it, but we'll see.
Amazing, solid. How much do you usually risk per trade?
Yeah, this is again a good question. So that's something else I was trying to work out with your app was so when you put in an order, how many contracts you can buy, and I saw that it was around let's just round it out and call it 40, for example. So I know that if I'm confident in a trade, I can go all in. I can set a stop loss. I don't really work on percentages. I work more on price, because we're managing money here. So I tend to look at, it might be 200, it might be 300. If I think we're moving in the right direction, sometimes we can come all the way down to like 600-700. But if I'm confident that we're moving in the right direction and we're just moving across the moving average, then I will go up. I don't tend to just set a trade and walk away. I watch trades because I like to see what's going on. But your stop loss is your best friend. It's like I said to you earlier. You protect your capital and you keep your losses small. That's the only way you can really be a successful trader. If you don't, in fact, to be honest, the market giving you a stop loss is you get out of jail card. That is, they're saying. I watched a good video once that said if you're trading $100, set your stop loss at 95, and and if you get taken out, don't worry about it. Just sit there back, and that's kind of stuck with me. That if you work on that basis, if you that $5 loss or whatever, don't worry about it. It happens because a lot of the time the trade will move in the right direction because you've used your averages, moving averages to get, and your momentum to get trades in the right direction. So
amazing.
Yeah. So that's sorry. So to come back to your point. So if I'm confident in the trade, I'll go for the full. If I'm half confident, I'll go then with half that amount, and I'll put in as it was a 0.2. And then if I'm not sure, then I'll start with a quarter size trade, and then if I'm moving in the right direction, then I can increase and I can add to that. So what they say, add to your winners. It's all based on your confidence of that particular trade. So if I'm confident, I know it's moving, there's good momentum, direction is clear, no problem, go for it.
Amazing.
But other than that, then you just go in half trade or quarter trade and manage that way.
Awesome. And if I understood you correctly, you mainly trade on your desktop.
Yes.
Okay. Do you ever trade on your phone?
I do, but I was trying to get market trade set up, but I think because I'm on a demo account, I can't get it set up at the moment because my login details weren't working. So I'm presuming that if I am accepted and I pass, then I'll be able to look at market trader. As long as I can work the same way on the phone as I can on the computer, then I'm happy to use the phone. I tend to use the phone more for monitoring, if I'm honest. It's just to, if I need to step away from the desk or whatever, then I can see what's going on. If I think the trade's going to be a long trade, then hey, there's no worries.
Amazing.
If I think there's a bit more volatility, then I'll stay close to it. But yeah, that's the only reason why I'm basically using the desktop at the moment.
Got it. Awesome. And is there any points for improvement for our platform? We're more than welcome to improving the things for our traders. And is there anything else, maybe support-wise, maybe some of the highlights that you liked, and maybe some of the things to improve that you can mention?
Okay, yeah, I'm all for feedback, constructive feedback. So I'm more than happy. So for me, getting started was straightforward. I had to find my way around the app. Now there probably is documentation somewhere, and I haven't seen it. So I kind of felt like my first few trades, I was just sort of like, I know how to trade and I know the tools. I've got trading view, so that side of things wasn't really a problem. Just setting the buy order or the sell order, and say understanding the add in the stop loss and that, I was sort of like trying to work that out a bit. Might be helpful to people if there was just a short video that just showed them how to do something as basic as that, really. But no, other than that, I raised a query yesterday because I said I hadn't heard from you guys from Friday, but I'd received a email on Saturday from Pivex support, and I was just searching in my phone for Pivex, and for some reason it didn't bring up that Pivex support email. That's not something on you, that was just on me, but hence why I followed up yesterday. But then lo and behold, the email was there on the Saturday to book this interview. So but other than that, no, the experience has been great. Very happy.
Amazing. We're really glad to hear this and working hard to provide the best experience. I jotted down regarding the improving onboarding for future traders. Thank you so much. And awesome. Yeah, Gary, regarding your account, everything looks great. There were some of the small things which were regarding hedging, because you were placing some of the buy positions while you had some of the buy positions. You made a short position at the same time. This kind of strategy we try to avoid once again, because that's basically you're hedging on yourself, which is not recommended by us and according to our strategy. However, in this case, because there weren't many significant, it was just 2 cases. Everything is clear. You're pass on this, but other than this is just one thing to watch on at your funded stage. So anyway, Gary, amazing interview. Thank you so much for giving great feedback. We're gonna upgrade your account today, and
fantastic.
Yeah, regarding passwords, regarding passwords, I'll get back to you. There were some of the things that we're fixing on our side, because the password that you've been using before to get access to your account should be working for your funded account as well. And so today we're gonna upgrade your account, and you can start using it today or tomorrow, whenever you're happy, and then you're gonna be able to apply for payouts according to the payout schedule of 14 days.
Amazing. And just I know I didn't answer your previous question. So I started with the 25k account. My plan is to move to a 100k account, but I want to be successful in the 25k account first. Again, just let's build up properly. But yeah, the plan is absolutely then to move to a 100k account, because I know I've received a special offer. So on that, how long will that special offer be open to me for?
We're running different special offers for our traders, and some of the special offers, I don't know which one exactly you got, because this is...
So I've got a 60% off offer.
60% offer? I think I'll have to double check on this. However, this is usually they're time sensitive, and you might have been shown it, and it might be valid for a few days, and then it may be closed. So that's why I cannot guarantee that it will stay on. However, there will be other offers along the way. But once again, we give these offers in order to give traders the boost to get few accounts, so they can trade in one. If one of them does not work out well, they can just pass on and trade with other ones. So just logically, and we recommend for users, and we see a good pattern of users that are trading with multiple accounts, and the more accounts basically you have, the more leverage you have, the more trades you can do, and the more freedom of action you can have. So
Sorry, again, I interrupt you. And so are these accounts then linked, or are these
no, they're going to be treated as separate accounts, because once again, for example, you proved yourself on 25k account. Even if you get like 25k or smaller accounts, you have to prove yourself again, because that's different capital we're talking about, and 100k and 50k. And for example, we get this question often: can I connect my 50k and 100k account? And I'm like, you should treat them separately because you initially went for a 50K account and then for 100K. But anyway,
makes sense.
I'm sure with your strategy and with your approach, you're going to be well on your way. We're going to be there for you in case of support or anything. So yeah, thank you so much for great constructive feedback, Gary. Really appreciate it. And have a great rest of your day and trading. We're going to upgrade your account within a few hours. So that should be good. In case if you're having some problems, they're going to be temporary. We're going to be able to resolve them as soon as possible.
Amazing. Thank you very much. Appreciate your time.
Amazing, Gary. Thank you. Have a great rest of your day.
You too. Cheers. Bye.
Bye-bye.